Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Judy English Daily, where every conversation helps you learn. I'm Judy.
Hello, Judy. Hello, everyone. I'm Jake. How are you today, Judy?
I am great, thank you. I had a very busy morning, a good busy. I cleaned my apartment, I watered my plants, and I made a really nice breakfast, eggs and toast with green tea. And you, Jake?
I am good, but I am a little confused today.
Confused? Why?
Well, this morning I was talking to a friend, and I said I did breakfast this morning. And my friend said, "No, Jake, you made breakfast." And I thought, why? What is the difference?
Oh, Jake, that is actually a very common question.
Really? So I am not the only one?
No. Many English learners have this problem. Make and do are very confusing.
Yes, in my language, we use one word for both. So in English, I never know which one to use.
I understand. And guess what? That is exactly what we are talking about today.
Oh, perfect. Make and do?
Yes, today we are going to learn when to use make and when to use do. And I promise by the end of this episode, it will be much easier.
I hope so. I really need this lesson.
You will do great. I know it.
Wait, you just said do great, not make great.
See, you are already learning. But first, we have a small request.
Yes, if you like our podcast, please click the like button.
Please subscribe to Judy English Daily.
And share this episode with your friends and family.
Thank you. It helps us so much.
We love our listeners.
Okay, now let's start. So, Jake, let me explain the basic rule first.
Yes, please. I need a clear rule.
Okay, here it is. We use make when we create something, when we produce something new, something that wasn't there before.
Create something new. Okay.
And we use do when we perform an action, when we complete a task or an activity. We don't create a new thing, we just do an action.
So make is for creating and do is for actions.
Exactly. Let me give you an example. When you cook breakfast, you create food. The food wasn't there before, now it exists. So we say make breakfast.
Ah, I see. I make breakfast because I create the food.
That's right. But when you clean the house, you don't create anything new, you just do an activity. So we say do the cleaning.
Oh, that makes sense. Make is for new things. Do is for activities.
Perfect. You got it. Now let me teach you the most common make phrases first. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Okay. The first group is food. We always say make with food. Make breakfast, make lunch, make dinner, make a sandwich, make coffee, make tea.
So every time I cook or prepare food, I use make.
Yes, because you are creating the food. You take the food, the eggs, the bread, and you create something new. A sandwich, a cup of coffee, a dinner.
Okay, I make coffee every morning. I make eggs for breakfast.
Perfect examples. Now, the next group, we use make with communication. Make a phone call, make a comment, make a suggestion.
Make a phone call. I make a phone call to my sister every Sunday.
Very good. And here's another important one. Make a mistake. M-I-S-T-A-K-E. Mistake. A mistake is when you do something wrong.
Oh, I make a lot of mistakes in English.
And that is okay. Mistakes help you learn. We also say make a decision. A decision is when you choose something. You decide.
Make a decision. Like, I need to make a decision about dinner tonight.
Exactly. And one more. Make a plan. When you organize your day or your week, you make a plan.
I make a plan every Sunday for the week.
That's right. Let me give you a few more important make phrases. Make friends. When you meet new people and they become your friends.
I want to make friends who speak English.
That is a wonderful goal. And we also say make money. When you work and earn money.
Everybody wants to make money.
True. And one more. Make progress. 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 Progress means you are getting better. You are moving forward.
I am making progress in English. Every day, a little better.
I love that, Jake. That is so true. So let me review the make phrases quickly. Make breakfast, lunch, dinner, make coffee, tea, make a phone call, make a mistake, make a decision, make a plan, make friends, make money, make progress.
That is a lot of phrases.
It is, but don't worry. You don't need to remember all of them today. Just listen and practice. They will become natural over time.
Okay, I feel better now. So what about do?
Great question. Now let's talk about do. Remember, we use do for actions and tasks, things you perform or complete. You don't create something new.
Okay, do is for tasks.
Yes, the first group is housework. Do the dishes, do the laundry, do the cleaning.
I don't like doing the dishes. It is so boring.
I know, many people feel that way. But notice we say do the dishes, not make the dishes. You aren't creating the dishes, you are washing them. It's a task.
That makes sense. What about homework?
Yes, do homework. This is a very common one. Do your homework. Do an exercise, do a test.
Do homework, do an exercise, do a test. These are all school tasks.
Exactly. And we also say do exercise, not school exercise, but physical exercise, like running or yoga.
Oh, so do exercise means sports and movement.
Yes, I do exercise every morning. I go for a walk or I do yoga.
I should do more exercise, but my sofa is very comfortable.
I understand. Now, here are some more important do phrases. Do your best. This means try as hard as you can.
I always do my best. Well, I try to do my best.
And that is enough. We also say do a favor. F-A-V-O-R. Favor. A favor is when you help someone. Can you do me a favor means can you help me?
Oh, I hear this in movies. Can you do me a favor?
Yes, very common. And we say do well, like how did you do on the test? I did well.
Do well means you had a good result.
That's right. And one more, do nothing, when you relax and don't do any activity.
I am very good at doing nothing. On Sundays, I do nothing all afternoon. I just sit on my sofa with Max.
And sometimes doing nothing is the best thing you can do. So let me review the do phrases. Do the dishes, do the laundry, do the cleaning, do homework, do exercise, do your best, do a favor, do well, do nothing.
Okay, so make is for creating things, do is for tasks and actions. I think I understand the rule now.
Very good. But, Jake, I have to be honest with you.
Oh no, what?
There are some phrases that don't follow the rule perfectly.
What? Why? English, why do you do this to me?
I know, but don't worry. There are only a few, and I will explain them. They are a little tricky. T-R-I-C-K-Y. Tricky. Tricky means surprising or confusing.
Okay, tell me.
The first tricky phrase is make the bed. When you wake up in the morning and you put the blanket and the pillows in a nice way, we say make the bed.
Make the bed? But I am not creating a bed. The bed is already there.
I know, it seems strange, but we say make the bed because you are making it look nice and neat. You are creating order.
Okay, make the bed. I will just remember it.
That is the best way. Sometimes you just have to remember. And here's another one. Make noise. N-O-I-S-E. Noise. Noise is loud sound.
Make noise. Like my neighbor's dog. He makes a lot of noise at night.
Perfect example. And now a tricky do phrase. Do the shopping. When you go to the store and buy food or things you need, we say do the shopping.
Do the shopping, not make the shopping?
Right, you aren't creating the shopping, you're performing the task of shopping, going to the store, choosing items, paying.
Okay, that one makes sense, actually.
Good. And one more. Do your hair. When you style your hair in the morning, brush it, fix it, make it look nice. We say, do your hair.
Do your hair? Interesting. But wait, you said make it look nice, so why isn't it make your hair?
Good question, Jake. But do your hair is the correct phrase. It's about performing the action of styling.
English is funny sometimes.
It is, but you're doing a great job today, Jake.
Thank you, Judy. I am trying to do my best.
See, you just used do my best perfectly.
Oh, I did. I didn't even think about it.
That is how learning works. It becomes natural.
I like that feeling.
Now, let's practice. I will say a sentence with a blank, and you tell me, is it make or do?
Okay, I like this. Let me try.
Ready? Number 1. Every morning I blank coffee.
Make. I make coffee because I am creating the coffee.
You got it. Next one. Can you blank me a favor?
Do. Can you do me a favor? Because it is an action, not creating something.
Exactly. Okay, the third one. I need to blank the laundry today.
Do. I need to do the laundry.
Perfect. Now a harder one. She always blank her bed before she leaves the house.
This is one of the tricky ones. Make. She makes her bed.
Very, very good. You remembered.
Yes, make the bed. It is tricky, but I remember.
Okay, one more. He wants to blank friends at his new school.
Make. He wants to make friends because the friendships are new.
Perfect score, Jake. 5 out of 5.
Yes, I am so happy right now.
You should be. You did amazing today.
And you just said did amazing. The word do again.
See, once you notice it, you see it everywhere.
This is true. I want to practice more. Can we make a story?
Ooh, that is a wonderful idea. Let's try. I will go first and you continue. We will use both make and do in a little story about our morning.
Okay, I like this.
I will go first. This morning I woke up early. I made my bed.
Then I went to the kitchen. I made coffee and made toast.
After breakfast, I did the dishes.
Then I did some exercise. I went for a short walk.
I made a phone call to my friend.
And I did my laundry. My clothes were very dirty.
Then I made a plan for the rest of the day.
And I did my best to follow my plan. But then I sat on the sofa with Max and did nothing for 2 hours.
That is a very honest story, Jake.
It is true. Max and I are very good at doing nothing together.
But did you notice something? We used make and do many times in that story, and it felt natural.
You are right. I didn't even stop to think about which one to use. It just came out.
That is the power of practice. When you use words in a story, your brain remembers them better.
I will try to practice with new words more often.
That is a great idea. And you know what? You also made a lot of progress today.
Thank you, Judy. That means a lot.
You are welcome. Now, I want to share one last tip with our listeners.
Yes, please. I love tips.
If you aren't sure whether to use make or do, ask yourself this question. Am I creating something new? If yes, use make. Am I performing a task? If yes, use do.
That is a simple rule. Create something, make, perform a task, do.
And if it is one of the tricky phrases, don't worry, just practice them. Say them many times and they will become natural.
Like make the bed, do the shopping, make noise, do your hair.
Exactly. You just have to hear them and use them many times.
I think this is my favorite lesson so far.
Really?
Yes, because I was so confused before and now I feel much better.
That is the best thing you can say, Jake. Okay, let's review.
Yes, let's see what we learned.
Today, we talked about the difference between make and do.
Yes, we use make when we create something new, like make breakfast, make coffee, make a plan, make friends, make progress.
Good. And we use do when we perform a task or an action, like do the dishes, do homework, do exercise, do your best.
And we learned some tricky phrases, like make the bed and do the shopping.
Perfect. You remembered everything.
I learned a lot today.
And you did such a great job today. Well, that's all the time we have for today. Give this episode a like.
And share it with a friend.
Now, we have a question for you today.
Yes, please leave a comment below.
Tell us, can you make a sentence with make and a sentence with do? Write 2 sentences in the comments.
We would love to read your answers.
See you next time.
Bye, everyone. Keep practicing your English.